Hi guys, hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm bringing you guys another unboxing. This here is the Shadow Systems MR918. It has a black frame. It comes with their Elite slide with the RMR cut. It also has a black DLC finish on the slide. The barrel is spiral fluted and it is threaded. It's coated in a bronze TICN finish. The guide rod is stainless steel and it comes with an Ameriglow green bowl front sight. Let's go ahead and open it up. When you open the box, you have a Shadow Systems handgun bag or a range bag. You got a manual, you got a sticker. Who doesn't like stickers, man? Everybody does, right? Let's see what we have in the bag. Got a nice bag here. So inside the bag we have a Magpul PMag for Glock 19. We got a lock. We've got additional set screws for, I guess, yep, for an RMR or a different type of optic. We have a bag with some Lucas Extreme Duty gun oil. We've got a tool, large back strap, medium back strap, not the big goofy factory. Let me move this over so you guys can see it against the white background. So you do not have the big fat goofy Glock, you know, back straps. These are very low profile. All right, so large, medium. I like that. And you get a mag well. Cool. I like that as well. It is made out of polymer, same thing as the handgun, high impact polymer. And you have a tool to just remove the existing back strap. Put this stuff back in the bag. It has a little pin in here. I didn't want to take it out, but you'll see it when if you purchase one. It has a little pin in there to lock the back straps in. Put this stuff over to the side, and then we have the handgun. Move this bag out of the way so you can actually see the handgun against the white background. So this thing is beautiful to look at. It's really nice. It's got a lot of nice cuts and curves, guys. So they bevel around the trigger guard. It's bevel here. They cut underneath the trigger guard so that you could get higher on the gun. They cut under here so you can use this as a referencing point for your reactionary hand when you come under and you grip and lock. Looks like this. You see how my finger is locked under here? So they cut under there. You gotta cut under the trigger guard. They put texture in here. And some people like to shoot like this. So I'm really liking that. The texture is very, I guess you can say it's aggressive. It's not aggressive to the point where it hurts your hand. You have texture in here and here for you to shoot and use it as a reference point. Or if you shoot with your left hand dominant, you can come in and reference here with your right thumb. So I'm really liking that. So if I take this finger and I wedge in under here, this one goes and then this one goes. I'm able to get all three of my fingers on the handgun, and it has a curved lip here. Can you see that? Take the magazine out. So it has a curved lip here that allows you to really wedge this finger in there, and then you wedge this finger up under here and it gets locked in really good. So what that's going to do, because it forces the webbing of my hand to lock in far underneath the tang back here, which is going to help me mitigate recoil big time. So I've always done this to all of my Glocks when I've stippled them and reshaped them. So being able to buy this right out of the box, you know, and just get it right out of the box is just, I like it. I mean, they covered the bases that I would have covered if I purchased the factory Glock and overhauled it. So, you know, this is a really good feature on the gun because grip is very important to me. When we look at the slide, you got the logo here, you got the logo back here on the Optic cover plate, and you have the logo here on the barrel. You've got these really meaty slanted serrations because when we charge our handgun, the serrations that come on factory Glocks go straight. They go straight this way, straight here. But the problem with that is you don't charge the weapon like this. You know, you can do this when you're sitting at a table or something and you're just goofing around. But in a gunfight, you're gonna do it at an angle. So they cut the serrations at an angle like this because if you charge it, really you're gonna charge it at an angle. You're not gonna, you know, during shooting, you're not gonna shoot and then turn the gun sideways and do it like this. You're not. You're gonna do it at an angle. You're gonna do it as fast as possible, and you're not gonna grab the gun like this. You're gonna grab it at an angle like that. You're gonna punch in and grab it. So they thought about all of that. So that's the reason why you see the serrations angled. But what happens is when you have serrations that go straight this way, when you grip it, they can slip out of your hand. When you grip it at an angle like this, when you pull it, it can slip out of your hand. So that can happen, and they cut the serrations that way for that purpose. So if you did not know, I wanted to explain that to you. You have a window here and a window there for two purposes: to reduce weight because you will run a optic and you want the weapon to function properly. And you have a really nice coating on this barrel, and who doesn't want other people to see it, man? So that's the reason why they did it that way. The front sight, the AmeriGlow bold green sight. It is super bright and green. These sights are amazing when it comes to transitional shooting and when it comes to, you know, high stress shooting, because when you drive the gun out, your eyes really just gravitate toward it. It's very bright, which is why they call it their bold front sight. The rear is all black and serrated, so if you shoot in a lot of light, you won't get that glare. They brand the all black serrated rear sight on this particular model because they anticipate people running optics, probably the RMR, so they know you're going to have a optic on the handgun. The rear plate here is made out of aluminum. The trigger housing here is also made out of aluminum. I'm gonna go ahead and take this thread protector off. All right, and the thread protector has really deep grooves here, guys. They go all the way to the edge of the thread protector. And on this end, it does not go all the way to the edge. The side where the grooves do not go all the way to the edge is the side that sticks out in front of the barrel. The side that goes all the way to the edge butts up with the barrel. You can figure it out if you purchase one and you take it off and you put it back on. It's pretty obvious, but I wanted to point that out too because I didn't get it at first. So maybe I shouldn't say it's pretty obvious. Anyway, we'll go ahead and disassemble the gun. It did not. Let me try that again. All right. So you got your recoil spring, which is totally stainless steel. Every part is made out of steel. Then you have this beautiful barrel that's spiral fluted, and you have a deep engraving here, deep engraving on the top, 9x19 here, deep engraving with the Shadow Optics logo. This is a really nice barrel. I really like it because it's not heavy. It's really light because they've shaved so much metal off of it. The slide is very light compared to a factory Glock slide. It's really light. And all of the metal parts on the inside they also coated with the same coating, the bronze coating. So the parts are more durable because that coating is really legit. So I'm putting it back together. This side goes in. This side here goes against the barrel. And the thread protector, again, remember the grooves, the engraving. You want the side that goes all the way to the edge engraved. You want to butt it up against the barrel, closest to the slide. All right, now I can put it back together. When you put it back together, that works. So if you do not drop the trigger when you put it back together, it will not connect. Okay, you can push it on, but it won't go all the way back where it locks. So you have to press the trigger and then put it on. Okay, so the trigger was already back, so I did not have to do it this time. But I just want to let you guys know that if you try to put the slide back on and you do not press the trigger first, it won't go all the way on and lock. You have to press the trigger and then push it back. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stick the PMAG back in. Overall, I really like this gun. From now on, if this weapon runs great when I take it to the range, this is where I will be personally carrying and what I will personally be buying from here on, because they've done all the things that I like to do to my handgun. I will be mounting an RMR to this handgun, and I will allow you guys to get a close look at it. That is all I will be doing, that and adding a suppressor to it, just for, you know, home defense purposes. I will run a suppressor on this handgun because I am a nightstand handgun guy. Like, that's who I am. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I love you guys. Be blessed, and I'm out. Later.